Hey, hey, Poodle fam. Here we are, Wednesday, January 25th. El, great to see you on. You're the first on. That's why you earned your wrench back. So, I gave you the wrench. You've got your wrench. Let me look at my meters. I see meters up there on the live podcast. I see meters the on the YouTube. I see it on my streaming software. I might actually have this down today. So that's good because, well, next week's is going to be live from Barcelona. So, we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. It's always fun when I have to do it from a show floor. Have to run to the press room or something to get it done. But hey, Sasha, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. This episode, we are going to have to I know it is, well, it's a little tough. I am a little bummed that I'm wearing the hat I got in Nazaré last year when I went to Barcelona. As everyone knows, I swung through and got to meet Sasha and Elle in person. That was just awesome. And of course, it was in May, but now I'm going back to Madrid in May. So, then I'm going to swing through Portugal when it's a little bit warmer. I got a Dubai, then Madrid, and then I'll hit Portugal. So this is just an in and out to Barcelona for 9 days, and then I come back home, and then I hit Tokyo for a week and a little over a week to finish up some esports stuff. So I think that's actually not till the third, fourth week of February. But anyway, by the time I get back, it's basically rest, see Amy, and then get back out on the road. So, we got people coming in. This is fantastic. I know, a long flight. I mean, I don't know how many miles I'm going to put on. This is going to be my frequent, as if last year wasn't my frequent flyer year. This one's going to definitely be. I do a lot of zigzag around the world. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. It's great to represent our people all over. So, yes. All right. So here we go. Today's episode, I'm gonna well, all right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to piss a lot of people off today, except the only two people I'm not going to probably piss off is going to be Elle and Sasha. So here's the thing. Everyone knows, sometimes we all can do better with this token. And except when I say we all, I'm going to say we all, everyone but Sasha and Elle. All right. And here's the thing. Oh, crap. When we get to it, I got to hold. Let me check the wallet. Let me check the wallet really quick. Last week I said we were going to eat a zero within a week or two. And hello, guess what? Ate a zero within a week or two, right? So there we go. We are solid there. That zero is gone. It's hanging. I know. One jerk, if you go sell and you knock that, okay, don't you sell? All right, we're going to keep this zero. So there's another Joe was right. That said, not just with the Joe was right. We ate 1-0. We're going to have another one coming. We need a nice little pump. As you might have saw, we're doing some tax-free buys coming up. I think we're just running that for 24 hours, but also let's build that green wall. And there was a meeting, so I have to tell everyone a story. So yesterday we're having a meeting with someone we're collabing with, right? And of course, a lot of the meetings happen at night, in Europe and East Coast time, which is middle of work day for me. So I'm just sitting here, middle of a director's meeting, and all of a sudden I start hearing my phone go off like crazy. It's going off. And I was like, oh, crap. And it's the Telegram being invited by Sasha into a call with one of our collabs we're working on. And I'm like, I click decline. And next thing you know, but it doesn't stop ringing. And why? Because I have Telegram on a computer. I have actually 3 computers sitting right here. one for metaverse stuff, one that I'm talking to you right now, and then one I keep open just for other stuff. Well, Telegram is on all of them. So it starts ringing all over the place. And I was like, and this is right in the middle of a director's meeting. And, you know, I'm just looking, everyone's looking at me, and I hit decline on one. It's still going. I hit decline on the computer front. It's still going. And then I finally on the other one. Yeah, it's not decline one. And so, yeah, that was funny. But you know what? It just goes to show that, you know, as Sasha always says, poodle never sleeps. We're always going. We're always rolling. We're always moving forward, right? So what does this mean with why everyone else is going to get up? Everyone's going to be upset except for Sasha and Elle. And then, you know, and there's some great people in our mods. Okay, I know that there are exceptions. I'm going to overgeneralize, but you know, off what I said last week, you know, that the bear market is done. We're out of the bear market. Okay, we are the early stages of the bull run. We already see our token moving. I'm right that we were able to eat a zero over the week. Now let's do our job and keep it holding strong. And it started getting to me when I started noticing, you know, I've got work I got to do on the website and get that finalized up with some new things going in there. And our, you know, I'm not sure exactly what we've made exactly public yet. But let's just say we're going to have ways that you can buy that are going to be really good for us as a token. So, and things that we're going to continue to collab on. Well, that being said, that said, what am I? It started getting me thinking about us moving. You know, and I start watching the Telegram, and we see the excitement. We do see some excitement, but we also see that a lot of the comments and actions are still done by Sasha and Elle getting things moving. And I'm saying is everybody is great. And, you know, and the admins, obviously. But what we really want to see is the organic conversations moving. Because as I've said before, as people come into our token, they're going to be looking for a new family, right? And I love the fact we have Ricky on the team now, Use on the team now. We've got a solid group just ready to knock this out of the park, right? And so as a group, we're ready to take it somewhere. But you know that this group, even if you take the admin group and then you widen it out to our kind of mod group and those who are watching the Telegram and all and watching our socials, beyond that, we can't do this alone. Okay. You know, I started thinking, hence the title of this week's episode, you know, of Newton's first law, right? Basically, it's that, you know, an object at rest will remain at rest. An object in motion will stay in motion, right? It's the law of inertia. And essentially, our token is like that right now. We have been talking for so long about how much potential we have. In fact, we tweet it all the time. We're the token with the most upside, most potential. You know, we never sleep. All these things, right? But the fact is, potential is one thing, and it's important, right? You don't want to be part of something that has zero potential. But it won't move itself, right? A dead token won't move itself. It needs activity. It needs action. It needs people doing things. You know, I look at it like this, you know, and just to explain, poodle won't moon itself. Exactly. You know, I want you to look at it this way. Going back to your old science class, your old physics class, right? If you've got a soccer ball just sitting there, it's just going to sit there until someone does something to it. It's only holding its potential energy. As soon as someone comes up and gives it a solid kick, then it turns into kinetic energy. It has its own motion. It has its own energy that it's putting out there. Now, you realize that will come to rest every time it hits friction. But as long as it has no friction, it will keep moving. That's exactly what our token is right now. We have this potential energy, and it's like we were pushed by a 2-year-old. And I don't mean to call, our admins 2 years, but it's like it's moving. Like there's someone wants to get it going. But what we need is a team to come up and go, no, we're gonna kick this thing. We're doing penalty kicks, and we're kicking this thing right on through the goal, and we're gonna nail every one of those penalty kicks because we're tired of a bear market. We were tired of our stale market, and we're ready for the bull market. And we're the ones who have to take the energy and push it. We're the ones. I knew, Ellie, you were going to say something when I said that. We're the ones who have to add that energy in, right? And we're the only ones who can, once that ball gets rolling, who will stop it, right? It's our own friction that will stop the movement. No matter how much we want to push, and we're telling people get out there. It's not until the entire team, the entire community comes together and gives it that solid whack, that kinetic energy just keeps rolling. And that's what the greater crypto world is going to see. They're going to see us have that power as a group. They're going to see us continue to work and keep the ball moving, because what we start to notice, and this is here's the truth about general crypto world. As soon as they see friction, as soon as they see something coming to slow down, they bail, they sell, and they hurt it even more. I won't blame someone if they're an investor and they're solely looking, hey, I got to turn a profit, and they see something wrong with a token, with a coin, and they jump in order to save money. I don't blame someone, but you know what I do blame? Our community, our team, our everything. And this includes me. This includes the things I need to come through with too. That if we're not giving people a reason to stay in, to also kick the ball for us, that's the whole thing. We can have a core team keeping the ball kicking forward. But what about, we need subs. We need people to be able to sub in. We need fresh legs. God, I'm full of soccer analogies today. So why I should have done this during the World Cup. But we do. We need those fresh legs always coming at it. And investors want to be fresh legs. They want to be able to keep us going, right? And that is really the key. So the real question for everybody is, are we going to keep saying that we have potential? Are we going to move? Are we going to take advantage of the bull market? And are we going to take that kinetic energy and we're going to find and we're going to be the next Doge, SHIB, blah, 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 whatever? Are we going to do that? Because here's the best part too, is we are set up. We're not going to be, a Luna thing, right? Why? Because that was, fraud behind the whole thing. We have a core team who believes in what we're doing and believes in our investors. Ricky put on, I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was either Ricky or you, I forget, in one of the channels said, do we have bylaws and stuff? And as we continue to move and form our company, those are things we'll continue to work up. And I said, yes, bylaws, bylaw rule number 1, don't screw over our investors because, they are the core to our success. Rule 2, see rule 1. We're not going to screw over our investors. We believe in this token. We believe in the potential that it has. Potential. Now let's see the action, right? It's one thing to believe. It's another thing to do. And this is the thing. If we are only a small group doing this, burnout happens. It's natural. I don't care how on fire, Sasha, L, Ricky, Hughes, me, Chase, everybody in our admin, our mods, all those. If we keep, at some point, it's hard to keep going without someone else coming in and subbing in. We've got to be able to take time off and be able to, to have time where you can go visit family and enjoy life and not feel like the token, is going to suffer. And that's where we are right now. We are so moving. We are so full of potential energy. And we run up to the ball and we go, tap. We need to hit that ball and we need to sail it through the net. We need right on through the goals. Okay. And so that's the thing. The best way to keep burnout from happening is a unified team where people can come in and take the reins as others need, that time. And that is exactly how we're going to keep our kinetic energy moving, and we're going to keep it forward. And as soon as we take that hump, I'm proud of this team. Let me say, I'm proud. We killed the zero. We got another Joe was right episode. But can we keep it? That's the question. When I'm talking next week, is that zero still going to be eaten? Can I challenge you that maybe we get from the 10 we're at, and can we make it a 20? Can we double? That would be amazing if we could do that. It wouldn't take a lot. All it would take is building that green wall and allowing people to see that we're ready. We're ready. They're looking as we're now in the bull market. They're looking, which project is it going to do it? And we've seen people come back on the Telegram lately and go, oh, whoa, you guys are still here? Yeah, we're still here. We said before, we weren't going anywhere. Everybody else has failed. We're still moving forward. Everyone else failed. We keep moving forward. And that's what we've always said. We're not going anywhere. And we have some incredible collabs coming. Next week's episode, I really, really, really hope I can do next week's live. I think I will. It is right in the middle of an event that I'm supposed to be at in Barcelona. I believe it's 5 p.m. is the live show when I'm in Barcelona next week. And so I'm going to have to we have some announcements to make. So I will probably, even if it's a shorter episode, jump in and do it live because it's going to be really worth celebrating next week. So some great things coming. And so the thing is we need to be able to take this energy and keep it rolling. I put myself today 2 things to inspire me. My Portugal hat that I bought while I was, sitting there visiting with Sasha and Elle, and my motivation cup. Now, I don't know if you can read it on the video. Let me see if I can get it in there. Here it is. No handouts, no favors, straight hustle. No handouts, no favors, straight hustle. We make no excuses here at this token. Even when the market dropped, we never made excuses, right? We said, we're here working, we're here pumping. And, that's where we are. This whole thing, there's no excuse. If we don't make it, we are the ones who sit there and make things happen. That's why people want to collab with us, right? Yes, it was so good to me. People, you realize that we actually have more people reach out to us, and I'm not talking about stupid, marketing proposal stuff, but real people who want to collab, then we have to reach out to them because they see what we've been up to. And that's the cool thing. And so what my question for you is, are you going to not accept that it's only the admins doing the work? Are you going to sit there and give it straight hustle? Are you going to be the type of holder that's going to sit there and go, you know what? I hold my own destiny in my hand. I'm going to tell you that right now, as we start to go, I still think we have easily, we killed 1-0. I suspect that we're going to kill another one by, oh my gosh, are we gonna do it by March? No, I mean I'll give it the height of the bull market, but no, height of the bull market we'll have another one gone. Look at that investment. Everyone can be a millionaire. Every single one of you can be a millionaire for very, very little investment right now, right? And a lot of people, we're still 10x from our peak that we were at, and I know a lot of holders bought at the peak, so we need that pump just to get some money back. And you know what? We'll get there. Hang on, everybody. Hang on there. But here's the thing. We're going to get there when we do the hustle, when we're the ones who are coming together and pulling others in and saying, this is the investment you want. As we take this brand and we move this brand into, which it already is one of the most respected, meme coins out there. But people are waiting. And, and I'll also say this too. Hey, Johnny, it's also hard. We had a lot of really dedicated people early who left the project because, there was a time when everything was pumping and when you could just start a new token and let it take off and hope the pump was going to be good enough, which I said way back then it wasn't. It's going to be hard for people to come back too, right? And we'll see people come back. And we have a lot of great people and creative people and excited people. But you know what? It's kind of like, going back to your ex is a hard thing, right? Running into your ex at the mall, is a hard thing. But you know what? We can be the people who say, look, we get it. But let's turn this and let's just keep doing it. And they're going to be more shocked. In fact, they all watch. I know it. When I travel and I go to, Metaverse Expo and I go to CES, to the NFT area, they know who we are. All right, they know who we are. But we're not past the hump. Again, we're still potential. We're not kinetic. Can we get there? Always moving. And this is what I want to say. That we need to get to a point where we're not just the ones with the most potential. We need to be the ones with the most action. And we're there. We're always trending. We trend on searches. We trend throughout the socials. But here's the thing. Where's the action? Where's the actions in the holders? Can you, it's pretty simple. Every single one of our people, every single one of our people gets together and brings in one new investor, does one shill outside of, and I'm going to tell you this, shilling on socials does not count if we're only just all following one another. Okay. If you're shilling to only your 20 alts, that doesn't count, people. Okay. I know it shows, it brings us up in trends. I get there's some of it like that. But the fact is, let's find people. Come on. Here we go. Oh, guess what, people? We're getting spammed. We're getting spammed on the chat. You know what that means? What did I literally just say? People are watching. Let me tell you, when I first started this show and I started at the height of the pump, we were getting, timed out. Good job, Sasha. We were getting bot spammed all the time. And let me tell you, that's a great sign. People are watching. They're looking where there's action. I know it was just some stupid guy trying to, throw some F-bombs on the chat. But you know what? That's okay. Not okay. I don't want them doing that. But it shows activity. It just literally just proved what I've been saying this whole episode about how we have that potential. We have eyes on us. We've known we have eyes on us, but now where's the action? And I'm going to tell you, everybody, it cannot be Sasha. And I saw Sasha on, one of our mods channels, and, it's just saying, look, it's hard to kind of basically talk to yourself, and we need to get there. And I know I need to. I've tried to jump in every day. We all try to jump in. But the fact is, there's two ways to double. All right, if you want, let's do math, okay? I know I hate to do, people hate when the doctor does math. There's two ways to double our engagement. Either every person who's active now doubles their, how much they're interacting, which would be good, or you just get twice as many people interacting. But how do you quadruple that? How about you do both of those? How about we all engage more? How about we all find ways to use our talents to push this token forward? And we all get out there and bring in new investors. Don't just shill, bring in new investors. We see them coming. We see the buys coming. We see the activity coming. Let's get in there. and let's allow people to see, the action, no longer the potential, the action. Because let me tell you, if we're going to talk about why they call it a bull run, okay, it's one thing if you're staring down at a bull and he's just standing there looking at you, waiting to charge. That's intimidating as all hell. But you know what's scarier than a bull that's staring at you ready to charge? The bull charging, okay? The bull coming at you. That's even scarier. That's exciting. That's where we need to get. And that right there is where we're going to be. And that's what our bull market is. Again, right now, the whole market, currently the whole market, all crypto market, we're in a bull. We're in our bull. But the bull's just staring down. The bull's just scraping the foot, right? It's just looking at, hey, what are we going to do? Who's going to flash that red cape and make me charge? And that's the question. Are we going to flash the cape and make them charge or not? Or are we going to just sit there and let it stare us down? That's the question for our team. That's the question for our token is, what are we going to do? And I'm going to tell you, everybody, I'm kind of sick and tired of it all having to be Sasha and Elle. And that goes for me too. Totally goes for me too. I can't wait for the NFT, the esports, the academy to get done. I feel like they are draining me. They're taking longer than they're supposed to. I can't stand it. My stress level's going up. I even see, my watch told me that my standing heart rate's gone up by 8 beats a minute over the last few months. It's been tough. I can't wait to get past it. This applies to me as much applies to you, but I'm sick and tired of it being Sasha and Elle being out there doing all the work. Let's come back together. Let's do this for them. Because if anyone deserves props, it's Sasha for what he's put into this thing. So well, welcome to being CEO, Sasha. It comes with the territory. But in the end, Sasha alone will not make this bull charge. It's going to take all of us, right? You will watch a bullfight. Sure, there's one matador right there ready to shake that cape. And Sasha has been doing it. And guess what? There's also a big crew behind him ready to capture that bull and let it go ride. And that's exactly who we're going to be as a token. So we can do this. And I know that we are going to make this thing happen. I feel confident about it. We already see it. We're in the bull run. Let's get that bull charging. Let's kick that soccer ball through the goal. And we're going to do it. I know it. It would be a shame if this bull run passed us by. I don't know how it passes us by, but the only way it does is if we keep thinking it's going to do it itself, right? It will only pass us by if we think it's going to do it itself. All right? Again, we're not accepting handouts here. We don't want favors from the crypto community. We're going to put in our straight hustle. We're going to put our straight hustle in as a community. We are going to make this happen. This energy, this potential, this token moons when we decide it moons. Period. All right. And are we going to decide it is or is it not? And as soon as we do, as soon as all of these collabs, all these projects go, very soon, it's right there. Just can you hear my own frustration? My own frustration's even on myself. So, you know what, Poodle fam, we've got this. Let's turn that potential into kinetic energy. Let's get this bull running. Let's get it charging, and let's get it charging right at Poodle. Because you know what? The bull's going to run somewhere. Let's let it run to us. We know we can do it. We know we're ready for it. And man, I'm pumping myself like bull. I'm talking about bulls charging, and I get on a plane and 24 hours to head to Barcelona. This is gonna be good. I need to get some good Matador stuff and bring back with me. I'm excited, guys. I am fam. Let's do this. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. And I think with that, yeah, only a matter of time. We got We gotta get that time rolling. We're gonna roll. That time's gonna charge. Let's get it going. Love you, Poodle fam. This was a good one. This episode inspired me. I am my hotel is in the Gothic Quarter too. I know. I was staying down by the little main hotel row, but this time I'm staying actually right in the Gothic Quarter. La Rambla will be right there. I can easily stagger back to my hotel room every night. It'll be good. It'll be a great trip. I'm there. It's a long time, 9 days. It's a long one. Motel 6 person. You know what though? I've heard that was it Motel 6 or the Days Inn or something was actually like really, really nice there. I'm not staying there, but I actually heard it was pretty nice. So I'll see you all live from Barcelona next week. And yeah, let's do this. Let's see where the bull's charging, okay? Let's see where that bull's charging by next week. Love you guys. Love you, Poodle fam. Have a great one. Till next time.